Have you ever looked at someone else's aloe vera and wondered why their plant is surrounded by healthy little pups, while yours just sits there doing almost nothing? The truth is, aloe vera doesn't multiply well by accident. It needs the right environment, the right care, and sometimes a little natural support. In today's video, I'm going to show you a simple kitchen ingredient that may help support healthy aloe growth and encourage better pup development over time. It's easy, natural, and inexpensive. But before we get to the ingredient, it's important to understand what really causes aloe vera to grow well and what prevents it from multiplying in the first place. If you want fuller aloe plants and more baby offsets, keep watching. Why aloe vera doesn't multiply? Aloe vera is a tough plant, but that doesn't mean it will automatically produce pups. Many aloe plants stay small or inactive because they're growing in poor conditions. The most common reasons are overwatering, heavy soil, weak light, and nutrient imbalance. When aloe vera is stressed, it focuses on survival instead of reproduction. That means it spends energy trying to stay alive, rather than creating new offsets around the base. This is why some plants look green, but still don't grow much. They may not be dying, but they are not thriving either. If you want your aloe to multiply, you need to reduce stress and create conditions that encourage steady, healthy growth. The simple kitchen ingredient. The kitchen ingredient we're talking about today is rice water. Rice water is the cloudy water left behind after rinsing raw rice. Many gardeners like to use it as a mild natural plant booster because it contains small amounts of starch and trace nutrients. Now, let's be clear. Rice water is not magic, and it won't force your aloe to produce pups overnight. But when used properly and occasionally, it may help support beneficial soil activity and give your plant a gentler, more natural boost as part of an overall care routine. Think of it as support, not a miracle cure. How to prepare rice water. Making rice water is very simple. Take a small amount of uncooked rice and rinse it in clean water. Swirl it around with your hand for a short time, then collect the cloudy water in a bowl or jar. Do not use rice water that contains salt, oil, spices, or anything added for cooking. It should be plain and clean. You can let the water sit for a few hours before using it, but don't leave it too long. Fresh rice water is best. If it smells sour or fermented, do not use it on aloe vera. That can be too strong and may cause problems in the soil. For best results, use fresh rice water the same day. How to use it on aloe vera. Before using rice water, first check the soil. Aloe vera should only be watered when the soil is completely dry. If the soil still feels damp, do not add anything yet. When it's time to water, use a small amount of rice water in place of one regular watering. You don't need much, just moisten the soil lightly. Do not soak the pot. Aloe vera hates sitting in wet soil. Too much moisture can quickly lead to root rot, and once that happens, your plant will stop growing and may even die. A safe routine is to use rice water once every 2 to 4 weeks, depending on your climate, pot size, and how quickly the soil dries out. Moderation is the key. The soil matters more than the ingredient. If you use rice water, but your aloe is planted in the wrong soil, you may not see good results. Aloe vera needs fast-draining soil. Heavy garden soil or regular dense potting mix can hold too much water around the roots. A cactus or succulent mix is usually a better choice. You can also improve drainage by mixing in coarse sand, perlite, or pumice. The goal is simple. Water should move through the pot quickly instead of staying trapped around the roots. Healthy roots are one of the biggest reasons aloe plants produce pups. If the roots are suffocating, the plant won't multiply well. Light is essential. Aloe vera also needs bright light. If your plant is sitting in a dark corner of the house, it may stay alive, but it probably won't multiply much. For best growth, aloe vera should receive several hours of bright light each day. A sunny window, balcony, patio, or bright outdoor spot usually works well. If you move the plant outdoors, introduce it gradually so it doesn't burn in sudden harsh sun. A healthy aloe in good light will usually grow more compact, stronger, and more energetic. And strong active plants are much more likely to produce pups. Pot size and drainage. Another factor people often ignore is the pot. If the pot has no drainage holes, water can collect at the bottom and damage the roots. That alone can stop your aloe from multiplying. The pot also shouldn't be excessively large. If the container is too big, the soil may stay wet for too long. Choose a pot that fits the plant well and drains properly. Terracotta pots are often a good option because they help excess moisture evaporate more easily. A balanced pot size, good drainage, and dry down between waterings can make a huge difference. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's quickly go over some common mistakes. First, watering too often. This is probably the #1 reason aloe struggles. Second, using heavy soil that holds moisture. Third, placing the plant in weak light. Fourth, using too much rice water or using it too frequently. And finally, expecting instant results. Aloe vera is not a fast, dramatic plant in every situation. It responds best to consistent care over time. If you avoid these mistakes and keep conditions stable, your plant has a much better chance of producing healthy offsets. What results to expect? So what should you actually expect? If your aloe vera is healthy and your care improves, you may start noticing stronger leaves, better overall color, firmer growth, and eventually small pups appearing near the base of the plant. Some plants respond faster than others. Growth depends on age, variety, root health, temperature, season, sunlight, and general care. So don't worry if you don't see babies right away. The goal is to create healthy conditions first. Multiplication usually follows healthy growth. Patience and consistency always win in gardening. So yes, this simple kitchen ingredient can be a helpful part of your aloe care routine, but only when used the right way. Use fresh rice water occasionally, avoid overwatering, plant your aloe in fast-draining soil, and give it plenty of bright light. Do that consistently, and your aloe vera will have a much better chance to grow stronger and produce more pups over time. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Rustic Roots for more easy gardening ideas, natural plant care tips, and simple DIY growing methods. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.